Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave only, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an over.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brantley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building, y'all. Byron Allen has been making some moves, y'all. And when I tell you, I think I cracked the code on what he is trying to do. My God, everybody who wants to be in Hollywood should be excited for what I'm about to say. And if you are Legacy Hollywood, you should be terrified of what's going to come out of my mouth. The last link in the description I did on December 22nd of 2025. Okay, so last year, before any of this happened. Okay, so that being said, let's get to it because we have a whole lot to talk about and a whole lot to get through. So let's get to it because higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Before we get started, I wanted to showcase this to y'all because representation matters in media. And when I saw this, I'm like, this is the perfect way to kick off this show right here. So let me refresh it and pause it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. I hate when Instagram just does that. Okay, so here we go. Go crying, right? So there's this character called Moon Girl at Disney's California Adventure, and this little girl just you see Moon Girl is just taking her in, giving her love, great, and that just made me completely smile. I will tell you, there are so many times in my journey of life and of media, everything in between, because I want to be a dad as well. I have to tell you,
to infinity and beyond.
Damn, things like this lets me know that we here doing what we're supposed to do. Because sometimes the world is the biggest, not sometimes, it's the biggest opponent on the face. So there'll be times where you will win heavyweight fight. There'll be other times where you are, my God, feeling like a lightweight mentally. But every once in a while, there's a break in life for you to breathe, to know that you can still be excited about something. This young lady, thank you for making me smile. Thank you for always smile. Young girl, keep doing what you do. So beautiful. So just wanted to kick that off there. Absolutely beautiful. So
hey everyone, it's Moon Girl here. I can't wait to stay with y'all at Roland. Stay positive.
I love that. Thank you so much, Moon Girl, for that. All right. As we collect our tears, everybody, let's get to it here from Variety.com. Paramount Skydance defends Warner Bros. Discovery merger by arguing that neither Paramount Plus nor HBO Max could catch up to Netflix, Disney, or Amazon on their own. May I just say this? A lot more people watch HBO Max than Paramount Plus. Just saying. I don't really hear people saying Paramount Plus in the conversation. I really don't. In a letter to California Attorney General Rob Bonita, Paramount Chief Legal Officer also says the deal is unlike Disney 21st Century Fox. Paramount Skydance is continuing to insist that the David Ellison-led company of the $111 billion takeover, really the president's $111 billion takeover of Warner Bros. Discovery, will bring a new competitive energy to the entertainment ecosystem. In the words of its top lord, not to reduce competition. On May 7th, Paramount's Chief Legal Officer, McCann Del Rahim rather sent a letter to California Attorney General Rob Bonita, in which Del Rahim reiterate our continued commitment to supporting Californian movie theaters and artists coming in response to certain misinformation about the marketplace expressed in recent commentary. The letter was reported earlier by Sim4. Paramount is lobbying the California Attorney General about alleged pro-competitive benefits of a combined Paramount Warner Bros. Discovery, as Bonita and other state attorneys general are reviewing the deal for potential antitrust issues. In a call reports Monday, Bonita reiterated that the proposed deal has red flags everywhere, that his office is examining the merger's potential to result in higher prices, lower wages, and fewer jobs, less choice and less competition. California AG recently joined several other states to file a lawsuit seeking to block the Nexstar and Techno deal. That deal did not go through. Thank God. Petition drives greater content. Rising tide lifts all boats. Well, there are many places that we can win, the more we do win together, okay? In the letter, Del Rahim argued that Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery together will drive meaningful improvements for movie theaters and their audiences. And he reiterated Ellison's commitment that the merger company will release at least 30 films per year. I believe most films in 1 year will release probably 10 to 12 films. Let me ask Google Live here. Give me a moment. On average, what is the amount of movies that a typical movie studio will release in a year? Okay, so I was right about 10 to 12, but 15 to 25 films per year. So he wants to do at least 30. Child, the delusions of grandeur. In addition, he said that Paramount Plus and HBO Max simply do not have the skill to compete effectively against bigger subscription streaming players like Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu, and Amazon Prime Video. Both Paramount Plus and HBO Max lack the scale to compete effectively against the leading streaming video on demand services. wrote Del Rahim, absent something transformative, neither party is positioned to grow to a scale where they could catch up to the leading streamers. Citing Nielsen estimates for December 2025, he said that Paramount only had 5.8 of the U.S. subscription VOD, video on demand viewership, and Warner Bros. Discovery had about 0.5%. By comparison, the top three streaming subscription platforms together captured 65% of all U.S. streaming video on demand viewers. Netflix at 32.5%, Disney at 16.7%, and Amazon at 15.3%. He wrote, if the deal is completed, Paramount plans to combine Paramount Plus and Warner Bros. Discovery Max in some way. Good Lord Jesus. I swear Paramount is really trying to put lipstick on this pig when this pig needs to be disrespectfully slaughtered. The way that Larry Ellison and David Ellison basically graped Warner Bros. Discovery is disgusting, asinine, and just tattered behavior. Because Netflix was supposed to win that deal. There was more synergy there. Netflix was getting into physical entertainment, right? Netflix was getting into merchandising, right? Also, too, Netflix, they got it. They got it globally, right? And they also wanted to do more films in theaters, right? Now, of course, a lot of people thought Netflix was going to, just do streaming, but it's like, no, they understand that being able to have a physical place to go actually creates a camaraderie where people will want to go back home and get back on Netflix and watch it again. So it creates a content loop. So not to mention Netflix houses are popping up across the country. I think there's one in Texas, and then one in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Then, of course, you have Netflix Bites at Park MGM. Then you have a Netflix Cafe, or had Netflix Cafe at the Grove in LA. And then, Netflix is trying to buy the Radford Studio Center in Studio City, right? So that studio plus Warner Brothers lot were 18 minutes away from each other. So they would have been a constant loop of production, distribution, and promotion. But now Warner Bros. Discovery is the smart company that decided to combine with a company that they had to get rid of the DEI initiatives. And the only way that deal went through for Paramount Skydance was for Larry Ellison and David Ellison to be subs to the president, who's a dominatrix, and sucking off the president, taking it from the back, and debasing themselves until they were shits that could not be cared for to the world or anybody for that matter, okay? All right, moving on. Now, with that said, this combined company of Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery is now $90 billion in debt. $90 billion in debt. $90 billion in debt. So what makes you think they're going to make it? If you combine libraries, right, as Disney is finding out with Hulu, which is why they should stop trying to combine Hulu into Disney Plus, is the IT infrastructure is completely different. Not to mention, HBO is more prestige than Paramount. So now you're diluting HBO by combining it into Paramount. And you know how this has happened? Paramount took Showtime and diluted the brand, got rid of the cable network, which was a smart ass idea, said no whatever. And Paramount said they want to invest in their cable networks, but they don't want to invest financially. They're going to go off of the digital platforms. Well, motherfuckers, the only way that digital content is created is if linear content is working. So therefore you can have a digital audience to follow up on the content that they watched on linear television. Like I said, linear television, thank you, Phil. Linear television showcases what people could be curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. Linear television showcases what people could be curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. Linear television showcases what people could be curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. Like I said, $90 billion in debt. Tell me another company in the United States or around the world that has $90 billion in debt and they're doing fine. Let me know. Let me know. Please let me know. And see, if y'all were smart, I'm going to give Disney some credit here. Because Josh Tomorrow said that they want to keep the cable networks and have Lifetime Studios, A&E Studios, History Studios. And then guess what? Those studios create content for Disney, for ABC, for Disney Plus, for Hulu, which you should stop folding Hulu into Disney Plus because you can create Hulu studios, right? And ESPN studios. And guess what? You have all those studios creating content for the ecosystem. That's how you do that shit. Very well done to Josh Tomorrow. One win. One win. One win. And I know what y'all gonna say. A win is a win. Battles are temporary. Battles, right? Let me flip it, reverse, rewind back. Let me flip it, reverse, rewind it back. Battles are temporary, right? They're short term. Wars are long term. And you gotta endure in order to win. We just got done talking about, park capacity. And the reason why that's bullshit is because they don't give anything worthy to be seen. So you think that by buying another company, people are going to tune into you when y'all ain't producing shit that matters in the first place? That's not going to work. No matter how many mergers and acquisitions you do, if the culture doesn't embrace you, you are dead. Get the AK-47, get the rifle, get the Red Ryder BB POW, and you're done, son. Sorry, what you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What the fuck you want me to do? You in $90 billion worth of debt. You can't focus on the content you got. So you gotta do this, that. So you gotta be like the wizard. Pay no attention to the wizard behind the curtain, but you are a emperor with no clothes. Idiots. Fucking idiots. And did I mention too that Warner Bros. Discovery would have teamed up with Netflix? Netflix could have went to Six Flags, and that includes the Cedar Fair Parks, and said, hey, listen, we want to do some of the roller coasters with our Netflix intellectual property. Netflix could have helped with the Looney Tunes characters in the DC universe. And then those rides and attractions would have been better at all the Cedar Fair and Six Flags parks. And then the hierarchy of the theme park universe would be balanced. Oh my God, is that you think about merchandising from Six Flags and all Cedar Fair parks and merchandising from all the movies and TV shows and live events and experiences and this, that, and the fucking third. Go back to that live where I showed you what could happen if Netflix and Warner Bros. Discovery teams up. I believe that in that live, it talked about millions and billions. I think there was even a trillion in there, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a lot better of a position to be in than $90 billion of motherfucking ass debt. But hey, David Ellison and Larry Ellison are the ones that suck off the president and get pounded from the back and just are whores just so they can exist and have a life, right? But what do I know, though, right? Let's continue on. Issa Rae, I don't want to hear shit from you. That you're working with a company that cut out DEI initiatives, but yet you root for everybody black. Does that include Amanda Seals or no? I can't hear nobody. I can't hear. What you say? What did you say? What did you say? Moving on. Moving the fuck on. Child. Anybody who works with Paramount, just know they are only utilizing your cultural capital so that way they can have financial capital to produce what they actually want to produce. Let me say it 2 more times on the big screen. Just know if you work at Paramount, they are going to utilize your cultural capital to raise financial capital so they can produce what they actually want to. Oh, I can't hear nobody. One more time. They are going to utilize social capital to raise financial capital to produce what they actually want to produce. Oh, y'all don't like what I'm saying? Are you offended? Are you pissed? Is your sensibilities fried? I don't care. Child, just Jesus Christ. I mean, the 2 people, the Duffer brothers, that put Netflix on the map went over to Paramount. Why? Y'all, Paramount needs y'all more than you need them. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I just, I don't get it. I just really don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it. My God, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, I'm really trying my best, but I'm telling y'all, a company in $90 billion for debt is going to go bankrupt. They're close to $1 trillion. That's like the United States of America. Did you see our financial rating recently? We're basically bust. We owe countries. We don't have a surplus. Continuing on. Now, meanwhile, Del Rahim downplayed the market power of the company's movie studios if they were consolidated. Paramount's relationship with theater operators will not materially change after the merger. He maintained combined Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery only represent about 25% of the domestic box office, with at least a half a dozen other distributors competing to show their films in theaters, including Disney, Universal, Sony, Amazon, MGM Studios, and Lionsgate. The 25% market share estimate is based on domestic box office grosses for 4,000 films over the past 5 years, as compiled by Opus Data. In this environment, Paramount must continue to compete aggressively to find outlets for its films, with many other substitutes available for theaters to fill their screens. Many other substitutes available for theaters to fill their screens. So do you mean like concert films? Do you mean like live events? Because I've been saying that for a while, that theaters are going to transform from movie theaters into content theaters. I've been saying that for quite a while now. Del Rahim, who before joining Paramount had advised Skydance Media on the Paramount Global acquisition, also said that Paramount Warner Bros. Discovery is not comparable to Disney's $71 billion deal. That's right, you heard me correctly. $71 billion deal to acquire 21st Century Fox assets that closed in 2019. You know, even before it acquired Fox, Disney started reducing its theatrical releases, releasing only 7 to 10 films theatrically in 2017 and 2018, respectively. Paramount, in contrast, has already increased its theatrical releases dramatically and has committed to distributing 30-plus films following the Warner Bros. Discovery merger. Paramount Warner Bros. Discovery Studios will each release at least 15 films per year and maintain full staff to support production distribution to ensure this target is hit. No such commitment was made when Disney acquired Fox. Well, see, here's the thing that I think that Paramount is forgetting. Let me just show you what Paramount is forgetting. Here, give me a moment. Roll it.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
Now, can anybody ever tell me, or can anybody tell me rather, when has Paramount ever made you feel anything like that? Please let me know in the live chat. Please. Disney was Disney before they bought Fox. Now, even though they are allergic to creativity right now with their theme parks, and BFP Imagineering and Brainly have tried their damnedest to help them, okay? They still have the upper hand over Paramount. If I want Brainly's virtual tour to be successful on a platform, put me on Hulu, let me run live 5 nights a week and move out my way. I got this thing. On Paramount Plus, I can't tell what direction they have. And not to mention, Will Smith also has an overall deal with Paramount as well, which you're Will fucking Smith, bro. I would just go over to Netflix and just say, hey, listen, I'll do a 10 movie deal, streaming deal, right? We do theatrical releases and keep it a buck. Because like I said, $90 billion worth of debt. Do you really think Will Smith movie's going to outbeat, let's just say, Top Gun Maverick with Tom Cruise? I'm just saying. No disrespect to Will Smith, but we just got to keep it a buck. Paramount cannot afford to be creative. They got to look at statistics and data. And what happens when you look at statistics and data? You forget about creativity. Don't get mad at me. Paramount was the one that wanted to grape Warner Bros. Discovery so they could have a company. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm the chemical X of media, culture, and entertainment. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. Child, let's roll on. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my God. Hello, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Marcel Hassan, welcome in. Glad to have you here. He argued that Disney's motivation for acquiring Fox was largely about acquiring majority control of Hulu, whereas Paramount's motivation for acquiring Warner Bros. Discovery, in contrast, is maximizing output across the entertainment ecosystem, including theatrical releases to compete much more effectively with large competitors in Netflix, Disney, and Amazon. Increasing production distribution volume is a key lever that Paramount has identified to achieve internal revenue. How can you achieve internal revenue when you have $90 billion worth of debt. I'll keep coming back to that. If you got $90 billion worth of debt, how can anybody get a paycheck? How can you have benefits? I'm serious. How do you have business partners to believe in you? Tell me what business owner is going to invest in a company with $90 billion worth of debt. Somebody make it make sense for me, because no. God. Targets for the combined company. That said, more films in theaters does not necessarily mean more money. Paramount, in reporting quarter 1 2026 earnings, said it expects significantly lower theatrical revenue year over year due to lower average box office revenue per film. Well, let's see something. How much money has the Michael movie made domestically? So Michael becomes the second highest grossing biopic of all time. Michael has earned $577 million worldwide in 3 weeks, becoming the second highest grossing biopic ever, surpassing Elvis. That was Universal, right? How much money has The Devil Wears How much money has The Devil Wears Prada 2 made? So Devil Wears Prada 2 remains a box office force with $433 million globally after 2 weekends of release. So let's see, your competitors are doing better than you. They're making money. You're not. What the fuck is wrong? Really? I swear to God, it's like this is like the media version of the turkey leg hunt. Health violations all over the place. You know you need to shut the shit down, but somehow you believe that people are gonna come to eat your stuff when oh my God, I'm so fucking pissed. You think people are gonna come to eat your food, but the process to make your food is shit, which makes your food shit. Like I said, I'm the chemical X of media, culture, and entertainment. What do you want me to do? You want me to lie and say Paramount has a chance? No! You saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. And we're going to get to Byron Allen here in a minute, because what's coming up with Byron Allen is going to make all the content creators, influencers, and everybody trying to get in the door say, oh, fuck. But for Legacy Hollywood, and be like, oh, fuck. And I will just say Legacy Hollywood will be trying to get where I am at, my address, and try to take me down. Socially, of course. In the words of David Letterman, you can take away a show, but you can't take away a voice. Most of all, they will use their titles and their knowledge to let me know I'm just a fan. I need to know my role, stay in my place, and drive the speed limit. I'm sorry. This is public information. Y'all can't do nothing to me, son. What's wrong with you? I'm not your typical media commentator. I'm not Nichelle Turner and Kevin Frazier from Entertainment Tonight that just make bubblegum pop. Sorry. We create cinnamon gum over here. We create juicy fruit gum over here. We create gum with flavor. What you want me to do? You think Kevin Frazier and Nichelle Turner have the capacity, capability, comprehension, and brain cells to be this deep? To give you this type of commentary? To go there? To say what needs to be said? to be able to help you understand where we are so you can understand what you're seeing? No. They can't, they won't, and they never will. Not to say they are amazing people, not to say they don't do their jobs well, not to say that they don't have the reservoir of knowledge, but child, they are in roles that are very integral to Hollywood. Why do you think I call TMZ the cutting room floor of the entertainment news industry? TMZ takes all the cutting room footage that Entertainment Tonight didn't want to air, that Access Hollywood, formerly Access Hollywood, didn't want to air, that Extra doesn't want to air, and they bring it to you. Those shows are very curated for a 30-minute experience to give you what they want you to know. And so the studios can be like, hey, we're about to do a movie or a TV show. Yeah, can we be on that show? That's great. Listen, we'll set up the set visit and everything. Okay, it's gonna be fabulous, dog. No, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're great. At least E! News, I believe back in the day, was an hour long, but then became 30 minutes, and it was on in prime time, I think at 6 or 7 o'clock, but then they moved it to late night. Who's going to stay up at 11:30 to watch the news? Huh? Does Paramount want Disney CFO? Yes, our creative capacity is full at Paramount. Said no one ever. Moving on. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Let me see something. One more thing. What film from Amazon MGM Studios has made the most money in 2026? Oh, wow. Project Hail Mary crosses $300 million at global box office. Wow. Wow. So $500 million for Michael from Universal, $400 million for The Devil Wears Prada from Disney, and $300 million from Amazon MGM Studios. You know what? Let's just do some math here. Y'all want to do some math real quick? Let's do some math. Paramount says that they are losing money year over year while the companies are succeeding. I just want to see something. I just want to see something. I just want to see something. Get me the moment. Okay, so $577 million, right, for that one. Plus 433 million for that one. Okay, plus 300 million from Project Mary. Okay, let's just I want to see what that number is. I just want to make sure that I translate that correctly. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? These are 3 movies. Okay, just 3 movies this year. Okay, here we go. I just want you to see this. Since Paramount said that they're losing money and all that stuff, these are 3 films that made all this money at the global box office. Give it a moment. It's loading up. 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 Look at that. $1,031 million. $1.31 billion. $1.31 billion. $1.31 billion. So right here, let's translate it. Right here. Okay. All right. Let's just translate it. Let's just translate it. Let's just translate it. In Paramount, you really think you're going to actually make it as a company? Go back. Okay. Give me a moment, y'all. Sorry. Why is it not closing? There we go. Okay. So right there, $1,310 million. $1,310 million. $1,300,000,000. Oh, y'all can't see it. Damn it. Y'all know StreamYard, and sometimes. Give me a moment. Hang on. Let me remove that. Hang on. Stop screen. Give me a moment. One momento, y'all. All right, right here. You ready? Here we go. The Michael movie, Devil Wears Prada, Project Hail Mary. $1,310 million. Three films, one from each competitor, has whooped your ass at the box office. But you think that getting Warner Bros. Discovery is going to get you to one of these 3 ranges of money as a number. My God. I just want to take a moment of silence for the stupidity of Paramount and Starz. Let's take a moment of silence. All right, y'all, moment of silence is over. I just wanted to do that for them because what the hell? What the hell and what the actual hell? Let's continue on. I can't do it. Here we go, y'all. said it expects significantly lower theatrical revenue year over year due to lower than average box office revenue per film across more releases in 2026. A big part of that is the studio faces a difficult year over year comparison because 2025's Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which took in nearly $600 million at the global box office, but it shows that simply churning out more titles doesn't actually correlate with bigger economic impact. Wow, shocking concept. Last month, Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders overwhelmingly, stupidly, idiotically voted in favor of the Paramount deal. The PET still requires approval by European regulators. Paramount, before it won the Warner Bros. Discovery deal, said it proposed a Warner Bros. Discovery takeover. It said its proposed Warner Bros. Discovery takeover had cleared a milestone of the Justice Department after the expiration of the statutory waiting period following Paramount's certificate of compliance with the DOJ's second request for information under the Hart-Scott-Rodino Antitrust Act. However, the DOJ has the latitude to challenge a merger even after the HSR waiting period expiration. In March, the head of the Justice Department's Antitrust Division, Omi Asifi, said the Paramount Warner Bros. Discovery deal will absolutely not be on a fast track for approval due to political reasons in the context of the Ellison family's friendly ties to 47. In Warner Bros. Discovery and to the shareholders, I really hope that you guys are proud that you guys voted to be a company now for combined debt of $90 billion. I mean, hang on, let me get on the big screen and clap for all y'all. I mean, y'all are some smart motherfuckers. I mean, man, champagne. Y'all don't deserve thick chicks. That's just for me and other people who move like me. But y'all deserve some skinny heifers. You do. You deserve fucking McDonald's. Y'all voted for a deal where you are shareholders of a company with $90 billion worth of debt. Do any of y'all shareholders have a company with $90 billion worth of debt? And would you allow your company to be in $90 billion worth of debt? I'm just asking questions. Ooh, felt that. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Now, let's get to this because I saw this article. I'm like, okay, we have to read this as well. We have to read this as well. Here we go. As it loads for us here. And don't worry, we're about to get to Byron Allen because I'm about to tie this all together, make a loop and pull. And make some shoes look cool and make some shoes look like they wish I'm gonna make some shoes look like those people wish they could throw those shoes out. I promise you. God, come on now, load up for me here. We're live. Okay, exit page, that's fine. Give me a moment, y'all. Got exit page sometimes. Technology. Give it a moment, y'all. Okay, here we go. Wife says, "Kill McDonald's. That's cheap." You know what? This is what I have to say. Give it a moment. Let me try that one more time.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Don't you just love our show? great timing. Oh, I love what the fuck we do over here. Okay, let's get into this. Oh my God. Okay, as I collect myself together. Okay. From the Hollywood Reporter's notebook, the Warner Bros. Discovery upfront felt more like a funeral. Let me read that 2 more times to you. The Warner Bros. Discovery upfront felt more like a funeral. The Warner Bros. Discovery upfront felt more like a funeral. For many, it probably was. Let's get into it. The 2026 Warner Bros. Discovery upfront lacked any spark, not just because it took place at 10 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. 10 a.m., I mean, that's very generous. People got to sleep in before the upfront. Today's event, obscenely to sell television commercial slots to the advertisers in attendance, felt like more of a wake for Warner Bros. Discovery. That's probably because in some ways it was. Bearing any unforeseen bumps of the regulatory process, Warner Bros. Discovery formed in April 2022 through the merging of Discovery Incorporated and Warner Media, owned at the time by AT&T, will become a part of Paramount Skydance sometime this fall. It still got to go through all the regulations and hearings and this, that, and the third, approvals. But listen, I mean, all those advertisers probably was like, oh, you're selling us slots and your company's in $90 billion worth of debt, and you think we're going to buy into your company so you can get out of debt. Coincidence? I think not. Shout out to the Incredibles. Moving on. So what happens when a major media company has no fall slate to sell at a trade show, almost entirely about buying fall slates? You get a quick and very forgettable upfront. Good damn. This author right here, Tony Magnilio, said, I am going to fillet you, Benihana you, and I'm going to shatter you and not give a damn fuck or shit about how you feel. That's what Tony said. Let's continue on. Warner Bros. Discovery's heaviest hitter sat this one out. CEO David Slassoff was not seen on site, let alone on stage. So wait a minute, you mean the dumb fuck that put y'all in this $90 billion hole could show his white privilege ass to the upfront? Are you sick? Okay. Let's continue on. HBO chief Casey Blows was in attendance, but nothing more than that. And nothing of value was lost. Bruce Campbell, the company's chief revenue and strategy officer, and Gunder Wenderfeld's chief financial officer, came to the press lunch immediately following the event. Look, you might as well eat on the company's dime while you can. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Damn. That left Warner Bros. Discovery advertising presidents Ryan Gould and Bobby Voltage Agio to open the show in a press release words, reaffirm the company's commitment to top partnership performance and storytelling across every screen for like the next 4 or 5 months. They mean, I imagine. On that promise of partnership, Voltage Agio opened with a joke about the unusual circumstances. Good partnerships is what drives us here at Warner Bros. Discovery. So before we go on, I do want to address the elephant in the room. Voltage Agio said, okay, so he's no Jimmy Kimmel, but it was better than pretending that we aren't all thinking the same thing. Rather, listen, we don't deflect. That's not who we are. Gold added. Everyone here knows that there's change ahead, and there's change in our company, but there's change across the entire media industry, and we're well aware that your business is changing too. So, because y'all are about to be shit, y'all say, you know what? Listen, the world is shit. Not just us. Let's commiserate together. You know, when I think about our industry, I think about all the movies and TV shows and everything in between that we have produced, and we've produced some good stuff together, haven't we not? You have advertised us very well. But as of late, you guys are just as shitty as us too. While you can judge us, we can also judge you, but we actually cannot judge you because we need your money because we are broke as fuck. Yeah, this show was coming on at 8:30. That was teased for the last show. Now, let me play a clip because this is basically what Warner Bros. Discovery said to the advertisers. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I have exclusive footage that you are not going to see anywhere else. Okay, you're not going to see it on YouTube. You're not going to see it on social media. You're not going to see it anywhere else. Okay, now this is exclusively here on Brainley's virtual tour. So let me make sure my password is still good. Just want to make sure, okay, because I'm the only person out of all people in Hollywood, I'm the one that got the juice for this exclusive footage of what Warner Bros. Discovery said to their advertisers today at their upfront. You're only gonna see it here. So I just I'm pulling up now, and my God, this is really, really bad. This is not how you treat advertisers that help you make money. I mean, that's like Elon Musk saying, you know, go fuck yourself to advertisers, which he actually said during the whole conference, where you had every brand there that, you know, without Twitter being able to have relevance in terms of being able to make money through ads, they can fall dead as a company. But just give me one moment. Okay. All right, here's the exclusive footage. You ready? Okay. Now, everybody here, okay, give me a moment. Everybody here is the advertisers, okay? So let's watch.
Shall have the honor, no, the privilege to go forth and rescue the lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery keep.
Now that is a Warner Brothers executive speaking. All these people here are advertisers. That is one of the heads of Warner Bros. Discovery, and then those are, you know, other executives behind an executive. Okay.
The lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery keep of the dragon. If, for any reason, the winner is unsuccessful, the first runner-up will take his place, and so on and so forth. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice.
Let me reverse it, wind it back. Okay. Let me catch up on the comments. Wife and I are watching. Oh, hey, Brookie, much love. I hope you're enjoying the show. I know Brookie is like, damn, I knew Braylon could talk, but good damn, this much though? So, you're right. Let me show the video. Sometimes that happens when we're live. Okay, here is, for real, here's the exclusive footage of the Warner Brothers Discovery upfronts, okay? You ain't gonna see this nowhere else. All right, let me play it back from the beginning. Okay, so Shrek, Donkey, those knights, and everybody in the audience are the advertisers. That guy right there is an executive, and those are executives there from Warner Bros. Discovery. Here we go.
And here shall have the honor, no, the privilege to go forth and rescue the lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery keep of the dragon. If, for any reason, the winner is unsuccessful, the first runner-up will take his place, and so on and so forth. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I'm sorry. I'm pissed. I am so
Let the tournament
I
begin.
mean, my God. I don't like disgraceful. How dare you say that, Warner Bros. Discovery, to your advertisers? Some of you advertisers may die, but it's a sacrifice we're willing to make, and y'all in 90 fucking billion damn dollars a day. I'm gonna drink this for the advertisers. I'm disgusted. Fucking disgusted. I know that Warner Bros. Discovery is like, Braylon Lee, print out his face and post it at the reception desk by Monday morning. But what you want me to do? This is what somebody wrote from the Hollywood Report. Don't get mad at me that y'all said some of you advertisers may die, but it's a sacrifice that y'all want to make. And y'all in a debt of $90 billion now. Don't get mad at me. Hell, I'm just reporting. Moving on. And we are well aware that your business is changing too, but we believe that success is a team effort. So our best-in-class organization, best in class, okay, said no one other, and the team and people you know and trust so well are here to help guide you through this transition. What is this? Dropping the kids off at college. Now listen, baby. I know you live with us all your life, but we raised you right. We listen. We got your dorm room together. You got great furniture. You got the top meal plan. Now you're gonna call me every day, right? Now this is a huge transition. What is this? Really? Transition. It's called merger and acquisition. Those advertisers have been in the game a long time. Really? You're babying them like they're going off to college for the first time? The idiocy. To use Emily's words from Devil Wears Prada 2, but to flip it, reverse, and ride it back, idiots never cease. The others there to help guide the clients in the room included household names like Karen Bronzo, Chief Global Market Officer for, U.S. Networks and News, Dana Nussbaum, Co-Head of Global Motion Picture Marketing, and Shauna Spenceley, Global Chief Market Officer of Direct to Consumer for Streaming and Linear HBO. They each commenced to interview for their Oh, I love a motherfucker who is clocked in to work. Oh, that's great. Personally, I would have left that in because they are interviewing for their jobs because David Ellison can say, fuck you all. You all are fired. No severance packages for y'all. And because they got rid of their DI initiatives, anybody who's black or minority is going to get kicked out anyway. So, moving on. Share the latest measurement of gibberish, which is not all unique to Warner Bros. Discovery's upfront, and present whatever crumbs of content they were left to announce respectively. No shade on any of the executives who went through the motions this morning. They did what they had to do in a difficult situation of their own making. But the total lack of star power carried over to the near total lack of stars. Oh, do they have the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville there to help them? Oh, that's so sweet. My God, said no one. The Warner Bros. Discovery lineup came down to Abby Phillip, and Lofke, Anderson Cooper, Brian Posehn, Craig Ferguson. He was funny. I need this man to keep writing stuff because the shade is top tier. Dan Shancher, Francois Arid, John Ross Bowie, Caitlin Collins, Catherine Vanessa, Kevin Sussman, Lauren Lapis, Leslie Jones, M. Light Shyamalan, Morgan Spector, Noah Wild, Robbie Graham Kuntz, Shaquille O'Neal, and Terry Crews. Wow. The morning's red carpet probably could just remain rolled up. Oh, damn. I mean, when this redhead looks better than Warner Bros. Discovery, that's a damn shame. Shout out to the thick chicks, by the way. Moving on. Now, we're here to talk about Byron Allen, right? And he just recently bought BuzzFeed. Wait till you see how I tie all this together. So BuzzFeed Incorporated announces proposed majority stake investment by Byron Allen's family office. BuzzFeed Incorporated, BuzzFeed or the company, today announced the company has entered into a transaction agreement with Allen Family Digital LLC, affiliate of Byron Allen family office, under which BuzzFeed Incorporated, will accept a majority investment from Allen Family Digital LLC. Founder CEO Joe Preti will be succeeded by Byron Allen, who will assume the role and chairman of chief executive officer upon closing. Preti will transition to a newly created role of president of BuzzFeed AI. Now, I just want to get to a particular part here. Okay. Byron Allen has built one of the world's largest media companies and is one of the most accomplished media entrepreneurs in the industry, having spent 30 plus years transforming the distribution infrastructure, identifying strategic assets, and scaling them into something much greater, said Jordan Prairie, BuzzFeed founder and CEO. Byron's vision, operational experience, and long-term commitment to premium content makes him well positioned to lead BuzzFeed and Huffington Post into our next phase of growth. And personally, I'm thrilled that Byron's taking over the Late Show with Stephen Colbert's time slot, and highly confident that his relationship with talent will bring some incredible stars to the BuzzFeed platform. To prepare for this arrival, we are planning to make significant changes, including cost reduction, set up BuzzFeed Studios, including vertical micro dramas, animation, digital video, and premium studio featuring including feature films and Tasty as a new independent entity. This investment in our business and Byron's management roles will provide liquidity and operational focus to BuzzFeed. I want to focus right here for a minute. Our vision is to build on the iconic foundation of BuzzFeed and HuffPost by expanding it into free streaming video, audio, user-generated content. As of this moment, with the power of AI, BuzzFeed is officially chasing YouTube to become another premier free video streaming service. Let's circle in on that. BuzzFeed is officially chasing YouTube to become another premier free video streaming service. BuzzFeed is officially chasing YouTube to become another premier free video streaming service. BuzzFeed is officially chasing YouTube to become another premier free video streaming service. Now, let's think about this in the creator economy, right? You think about Mr. Beast, you think about Liza Koshy, you think about Lily Singh, right? All those YouTubers have went on to do amazing things, but they started on YouTube, right? So when you are the creme de la creme of YouTube, not everybody gets to be successful on YouTube. So it's almost like Disney and Universal, right? Disney is for the kids, Universal is known for the adults. So what do you do for people who want to be successful, but yet they may not be able to make it through the YouTube algorithm? What you do is, if you're BuzzFeed, well, hey, listen, Braylon, we got this show over here. Maybe if we produce it with BuzzFeed Studios, maybe he could, have his YouTube channel, but also broadcast it on BuzzFeed. And you create another door to help regulate the creator economy. But oh no, I'm not done yet. No. So let's continue on here. Page 6 Hollywood. Inside the takeover of BuzzFeed as it went from high-flying media darling to laughingly irrelevant. After BuzzFeed announced on Monday that Byron Allen is acquiring a majority stake for $120 million, former employees at the once fly-high media darling are taking the news hard. Although stock rose by 100% after news of Allen's deal broke, it's a far cry from the company's worth at its height. In 2014, then CEO and founder Joe Preti, now president of BuzzFeed AI, turned down a report $650 million offer from Disney. Wow. But as I think about Disney and BuzzFeed, like what would they have in common though? Like BuzzFeed is a millennial Gen Z audience, right? And kids are not really on BuzzFeed like that. So were they going to buy BuzzFeed? Was Disney going to buy BuzzFeed to tap into teens and young adults? because we all know that Disney does not know how to do it, no content. But I mean, the BuzzFeed Entertainment Network to replace Freeform because nobody watches Freeform. Know how? I mean, Project Runway is on there. There was a Mother Superior type of show on there at one point in time. Ronus was on there too. But $650 million is a lot of money. But if Disney didn't have a plan for it, then what's the point of, giving it away or selling it off or whatever the hell? Let's continue on. Every time I think about the Disney offer that was rumored when I was there, I get mad. A former employee tells me, saying the deal with Allen funded with $20 million cash and $100 million promissory note due in 5 years shows the hubris of leadership prior going to public. Once dominating Facebook news feeds in the mid-2010s with viral posts, GIF, pat listicles, and questions like, what's your interpretation? BuzzFeed has become a relic of the internet of yore, and a cautionary tale with a $57.3 million net loss in 2025. Good damn. You can take a glance at the numbers of BuzzFeed video for an understanding of how it's changed from a leading cultural zeitgeist to laughingly irrelevant. An ex-BuzzFeeder says, pointing to his YouTube channel that now scarcely breaks 110,000 views on its videos, despite boasting nearly 20 million followers. I'm sure somebody's going to find out who that is. It's a joke now, honestly. I'm not sure what plans Allen has for the company, but it will be an uphill battle, in my opinion. The chat room for former BuzzFeeders was in a state of confusion upon seeing the news of the Allen acquisition, with many raising eyebrows at the valuation and wondering what the media entrepreneur sees in the brand or how he will become a profit. Then again, one ex-V Buzz writer says Allen, whose company owns the Weather Channel, Huffington Post, 13 network affiliate stations, and 10 24-hour HD television networks, might be perfectly suited to front the new BuzzFeed, since he's kind of the king of slop. Oh, damn. Not slop, child. Oh, my. Allen told the Howard Report that he wants to take over Starz next. Let's get to that, shall we? Oh, that's some good shit right there. All right, let's get to it. Byron Allen bought BuzzFeed. He wants Starz next. Now, to give you the lay of the land here, let me take down King Oscar's comment for a second and the banner. Just kind of give you the lay of the land here with Black media. It's going to relate to this. Here we go. As it pulls up. Technology is technology, y'all. What do you want me to do? All right, so here we go. Disney has no black network. NBC Universal, no black network, but black people watch Bravo. Warner Bros. Discovery, of course, is the Oprah Winfrey Network. Fox has Fox Soul. Next Star Media Group Incorporated has no black network. And, of course, Paramount has BET, Black Entertainment Television. Now, when we think of Starz, we know Starz for their series Power, right, with 50 Cent. We also know that they have got into, Fat Joe Talks and other docu-series as well. They're trying to get into the world of unscripted. But also, too, did you know that Byron Allen has a 10% stake in Starz? Let's get to it. The mogul went to the bargain bin to snap up a millennial media brand. That was just part one of his plan. There's one thing that Byron Allen wants to make clear. He says raising capital is easy. Raising capital is easy. That's quite funny, because if I could raise capital, I would have my own television network and be doing this 24/7 and making $50 million a year just talking my behind off. But of course, here we are. The trick is deploying it for a good deal. For his latest move, the 65-year-old mogul went to the bargain bin, snapping up the majority stake in an ailing BuzzFeed as it languished on the Nasdaq for just $20 million in cash, plus the promise of $100 million 5 years from now. The deal will add BuzzFeed and HuffPost to Allen properties that include Local, now a free streaming app, the linear television network of the Weather Channel, purchased for $300 million in 2018, as well as the network, the website, The Griot, local TV stations in multiple cities, streaming service HBCU Go, and branded properties like Cars TV and Pets TV. The goal is to transform his Allen Media Group so that, say in 5 years, it will be powered by a significant free advertising video on-demand platform that will be Local Now, fueled by BuzzFeed and HuffPost content. Now, when you think of free advertising platforms, you think of Pluto TV, you think of Tubi, rather. You think of Xumo, which is Star Communications, NBC Universal. You're supposed to get Warner Bros. Discovery TV, but that never happened. Disney had the ABC app, and they had the free advertising channels on demand inside the ABC app, but they were dumbasses to get rid of that, even though Peacock still has the NBC app. And now they're trying to fold Hulu into Disney Plus and try to make Disney Plus into Hulu, which is a ASA 9, ASA 10, ASA 11, ASA 12, and ASA 13 of an idea, because you do need an outlet for adult content at Disney. Because the people who have the most money to spend for content are adults, not children. But hey, Josh D'Amaro is the smart motherfucker who was named CEO. Let's continue on. But that's only half of the equation. He also covets a subscription video on-demand platform to pair with his assets. As he revealed to the Hollywood Report, his next target is his next target for a full takeover of Starz, and he's taken a notable stake so far. SVOD or SVOD, subscription video on demand, and AVOD, advertising video on demand. Allen says a left hook and a right hook. If you have a strong left hook and a strong right hook, you'll be the heavyweight champion for years to come. The executive is candid about the details he's chasing lost out on, willing to speak openly where other deal makers in his C-suite class may hold back. That's because that's because of his comedy background, and he brims with enthusiasm that he's found new life for his Comics Unleashed series in a one-season time-buy deal. A day after The Late Show wraps up its 33-year run on CBS's show, will slide over to Colbert's time slot on May 22nd. In a wide-ranging conversation, Allen opens up about his latest plans. So, just gonna scroll down because there's a particular part I want to talk about. Right here. Let's go to your latest deal. In 2014, Joan Pretty rebuffed a reported $650 million offer for BuzzFeed from Disney. You were able to pick up a majority stake in BuzzFeed for $20 million in cash plus $100 million due 5 years from now. Where do you see your value in the business now? BuzzFeed is one of the most recognizable brands, as well as HuffPost. And for us, I own something called Local Now. It's a free streaming app that curates, aggregates, and streams super hyper local news, weather, sports, and traffic. Geo fits to the user zip code. One night I had dinner with Reed Hastings, the founder of Netflix, and I said, "Hey, what keeps you up at night?" He said, "YouTube." I said, "YouTube?" He said, "Yeah, Byron, if YouTube starts delivering premium content, how do I get people to pay me XYZ per month?" Well, it's interesting because I believe YouTube, did YouTube Originals on a platform called YouTube Red before it went to YouTube Premium. And Neil Mahone said that we don't know how to pick originals. Pedro Pena says that there's no appetite for originals. Pedro Pena is vice president for Europe, Middle East, and Africa for YouTube. And not to mention, too, YouTube is mostly watched on televisions now. Example, wife and I are watching. They probably are watching me on their TV. because that's the majority way that people have been able to watch YouTube, right? That's the majority of how people watch it. And they also changed the TV interface to reflect Netflix, right? So, oh my God. I said, so YouTube is the biggest streamer by far. The world's two favorite words right now, free and streaming. What I can do is take BuzzFeed and HuffPost and put into the free streaming business with this asset that I've invested heavily in. It's not going to replace anything at BuzzFeed or HuffPost. It's additive. It's to build on the 20-year foundation that they've created. Over the years, you've thrown your hat in the ring to acquire BET and a spinoff by Paramount and Hull from Sherry Redstone, take ABC off of Bob Iger's hands on CNN if it was ever made available, and bid on the NFL's different Broncos and Washington Commanders. Some of your bids appear not to be taken seriously. Why is that? I'm glad you asked. Let's just be clear. When I went to Sherry Redstone, a private equity firm which manages over $100 billion, let her bankers know we're backing Byron Allen. Then I brought them a second private equity firm to buy all the real estate and lease it back for $4 billion. That's in Ryan. Then streamer told my bankers, if you get Paramount, we'll buy everything in that vault for $10 billion, and you can keep the name Paramount. You can sell the real estate. We had raised the money for a reason. She did not want to engage with me. There were others that she did not want engaging with me. She did not want to engage with, which is fine. It's her prerogative to sell to whoever she wanted to sell to, but I did raise the money to buy it. There's a lot of people going after a lot of things that don't get done and don't close. It's not just written about. Bob Iger said, I don't want to sell it. First, he was on CNBC saying, I'm open to selling. I actually have a text from Bob Iger saying, we're going to have the book ready and you'll be one of the first to see it after Labor Day. ABC, you're talking about. Yes, and he changed his mind. He has a right to change his mind. Anybody could raise money to buy ABC owned and operated networks where people don't realize there's trillions of dollars out there looking for good deals. If you have a good deal, the money is easy. How do you think I ended up buying the Weather Channel? I literally raised that money in one day. So allegedly, his net worth is $735 million. Okay. All right. There it is. Let's continue on. Right here in March, you spent $25 million to acquire Steve Mnuchin's 11% stake in Starz. What was your thinking behind that buy? I want to control Starz. I'm the second largest stockholder. I have a good relationship with Steve Mnuchin. He used to be my banker where he controlled One West Bank, and I saw that he owned 11%. I called him and asked him if he wanted to hold on to it because I had interest. He said, I'm not interested in selling at these prices. I said, I didn't give you a price. Just tell me what you want. And he said, I want $25 million. I said, okay, I'll take those shares for $25 million, and we bought them. Starz adopted a poison pill plan shortly after your buy in to ward off hostile or unwelcome acquisition efforts. How should that read? You'll have to ask them, but it doesn't matter. When I decide to buy the whole company, I will buy the whole company. I do plan on controlling Starz. I want two streaming platforms, one that is subscription on demand, subscription video on demand rather, and one that is advertising video on demand. I'm the largest in what I believe is an advertising video on demand platform for free streaming. That would be BuzzFeed, HuffPost, and I want a subscription video on demand, so that Starz. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to control Starz. What would that be? I don't know. That depends on how they play the game. They may say, Byron, you can come in here, put the capital in here, and you can be a large stockholder, which would be my preference. I like to keep it public. They may resist. If they resist, that may force me to buy the whole damn thing. That's interesting. So he wants a free advertising video on demand platform, and he wants a paid subscription video service. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's look at this MSN article here. Right. Under Byron Allen, BuzzFeed sets its sights on the living room. Right here, so key focus. This comes to us from Adweek, by the way, everybody. Right there, as you can see. Adweek. Streaming focus. BuzzFeed and HuffPost are pivoting towards streaming television, targeting platforms like YouTube, which leads in a free ad-support viewing offers strong monetization potential, content strategy. The website acts as a content funnel, driving audiences to newsletters, podcasts, and commerce, leveraging Allen's TV production expertise. Acquisition and growth. Byron Allen acquired a 52% stake for $20 million upfront, aiming to transform BuzzFeed, Tasty, and HuffPost into video-first brands with potential for further acquisitions. When it first launched in 2006, BuzzFeed was a trailblazer, creating from scratch a playbook that's for market virality in the early days of the social internet. Now, following its Monday acquisition by media executive Byron Allen, the brand and sister property HuffPost have trained their focus on the newest battleground in the attention wars delivering. As of this moment, BuzzFeed is officially chasing YouTube and the other big tech platforms, Allen told the New York Times. BuzzFeed is hardly alone in this pivot. Structural forces are threatening the durability of the open internet, with answer engines siphoning traffic away from websites and users increasingly gravitating towards mobile app and walled gardens. Basically, paid platforms like Substack. Substack is free, but also you can pay for additional content. A freemium model, so free and premium. Those are the options there. In response, media brands have adopted an increasingly distributed approach, cultivating audiences across channels, including newsletters, podcasts, and live events. But one channel in particular appears poised for explosive growth: streaming television. After years of deliberate expansion, streaming surpassed cable and total viewership in 2024, according to Nielsen. Its share of total television and ad spend has gone from 50% in 2020 to 38% in 2025, with the crossover projected for 2027-2028, according to AdWave. While the streaming wars of the early pandemic centered largely on subscription-based products from the likes of Netflix, Disney, and Prime Video, the single largest player in the space for the last 3 years running is YouTube. The free ad-support platform captured 12.7% of all viewing in February, up from 7.9% in February 2023. The platform, which has long been attractive to creators, is now increasingly drawing the attention of major media brands, as its accessibility, powerful algorithm, and simple monetization model makes it nearly a video business in a box. For a publisher like BuzzFeed, which has already built a dedicated following on the platform, double it down on YouTube as a forward-thinking strategy. It can treat the website as the top of its content funnel, attracting viewers there before shepherding them into more direct relationships, such as through newsletters, podcasts, and commerce. In this effort, Allen's decades of experience in television and the production infrastructure he has at hand can prove to be valuable tailwinds. The media might be entirely different, but the content itself is not. BuzzFeed is also not the first media brand of its vintage to adopt this approach. Vice Media, which is also encapsulated the froth of digital media in the last decade, has pivoted from a web and text-based business to a producer of video content. The upside of such a strategy might be diminished, but so too are the risks. Of course, embracing such a streaming-centric playbook will naturally entail a substantial restructuring. Allen has already warned that layoffs are on the horizon. While BuzzFeed has a long history of launching popular franchises, HuffPost has a less established record on that front. News is a more saturated ecosystem than original programming, and HuffPost might struggle to compete with its blue-chip peers in the space. For Allen, the acquisition is a relatively low-stakes gambit. The deal stipulates that he, through his holding company, Allen Family Digital, has to only pay $20 million for his 52% ownership stake today. The rest of the $100 million will be paid over a 5-year time horizon. This means Allen gets the BuzzFeed, Tasty, and HuffPost brands, and more importantly, the YouTube footprints for about as much money as Foundant paid for Polygon or Ziff Davis paid for Dwell, Domino, Business of Home, and Pop Side. The bottom lines of these companies have sagged in recent years, but they have name brand recognition and YouTube followings in the tens of millions. If Allen can successfully reorient its companies into video businesses, expect to see more such acquisitions in the near future. So, very interesting. Here is this article from Variety just to show you that Variety also covered it as well. So anytime you're looking for news in the world of Hollywood, The Wrap, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, trying to think what else, Deadline, Hollywood, The Wrap, Variety, The Hollywood Reporter, and Media Play News or any other publication is that there. So this is basically what I'm saying here, all that good stuff. Okay. All right. So I know what you're thinking, Bray. We start talking about at first. We talked about Paramount, Skydance, teaming up with Discovery so they can expand as a media company, right? And you just talked about Byron Allen, how he bought BuzzFeed and has a stake in Starz. Remember that live stream I told you about that I did December 22nd, 2025? Let's go to that. Now, remember, I also said that, I think I said this at the top of the show, it's been probably over an hour now since I've started this live, but I'll bring it up again if I did bring it up at the top of the show. There is a potential sell of A&E Global Media, whether it's the whole enchilada, all the networks, or they sell off networks. There's one network called the FYI network. It's like the Disney version of HGTV, but nobody watches it. So I said, what if Starz bought the FYI network? Here we go. Lee suggests that Starz should acquire FYI owned by A&E Global Media for a relatively low cost to expand its footprint from approximately 17.5 million households to over 52 million. This move will position Starz as a broader premium entertainment hub. Linear and streaming convergence. The video emphasizes that linear broadcasts what people could be interested in, while streaming defines what people embrace. By using FYI as a linear funnel, Starz could drive audiences to its digital app and streaming ecosystem. Proposed program and brand strategy. The plan includes a complete rebrand of FYI into a Starz-centric destination with pillars such as premium scripted and unscripted content, revamping lifestyle shows and launching original dramas, pop culture and fandom, creating weekly entertainment news segments and award show coverage, digital integration, implementing Megaphone TV for interactive viewer experiences, watch-along features, and social media engagement. Operational expansion. Lee envisions a multi-regional production strategy utilizing Starz Studios on the West Coast, Orlando Studios in the South for unscripted content, and a news-based division in New York. Future roadmap. The video outlines an extensive 24-month roadmap and a 5-year plan. Wait, 5-year plan? But Braylon, Byron Allen has to make $100 million back in 5 years. That's a coinky dink. Let's continue. To transition FYI into a successful Starz brand, focusing on year 1, acquisition, rebranding, launching original series, year 2, expanding distribution into the first content, year 3 through 5, achieve growth through international licensing, award-winning content, and deeply integrated fan ecosystem. So, I know what you're thinking. Bray, how does Starz relate to Warner Brothers Discovery and Paramount Skydance? Hang on. Once again, StreamYard. Good damn. Don't worry, y'all. I'll read it again. We got time. Hope you guys are enjoying the show here. We are live on tour talking about Byron Allen. He bought BuzzFeed. He's got a stake in Starz. We talked about Paramount Skydance and Warner Bros. Discovery. And I'll make a loopy-looping pool and make y'all shoes look cool. Well, make some shoes look cool. Make others wish they could throw those shoes in the trash. Okay, here we go. From the top. So right here, I talked about the FYI network and said that Starz should acquire and revitalize the FYI network. So to go from 17.5 million households, which is where Starz is right now, to 52 million, this move positions Starz as a broader premium entertainment hub. Linear streaming convergence. The video emphasizes that linear broadcast where people could be interested in, while streaming defines what people embrace. By using FYI as a linear funnel, Starz could drive audiences to its digital app and streaming ecosystem. The plan includes a complete rebrand of FYI into a Starz-centric destination with pillars such as premium scripted, unscripted content, revamping lifestyle shows, and launching original dramas, pop culture and fandom, creating weekly entertainment news segments and award show coverage. Implementing Megaphone TV for interactive viewer experiences, watch-along features, and social media engagement. Lee envisions a multi-regional production strategy utilizing Starz Studios on the West Coast, Orlando Studios in the South for unscripted content, and a news division based in New York. So the video outlines an extensive 24-month roadmap and a 5-year plan to transition FYI into a successful Starz brand, focusing on year 1 acquisition, rebranding, and launching original shows, year 2 expanding distribution, digital first content, year 3 through 5 achieving growth through international licensing, award-winning content, and a deeply integrated fan ecosystem. So I know what you're thinking. How does this relate to Warner Bros. Discovery and Paramount Skydance? Hey, Warner Bros. Discovery, Paramount Skydance, you know, y'all are in a heap of trouble because you have a company of $90 billion worth of debt. I'm going to need you to get ready to lose your mind. I meant to wink there. And to every content creator and influencer and everybody who wants to get in the industry, y'all should get ready to be excited about what I'm about to say. You bought Starz for 11% stake. You bought BuzzFeed. Does anybody remember what HuffPost used to do back in the day? They used to do a thing called HuffPost Live that provided 8 hours of programming from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. And then BuzzFeed had a show called AM to DM that aired at 10 a.m. So if Byron Allen buys the FYI network and HuffPost is the news division for Starz, and you have HuffPost Live this morning, HuffPost Live today, HuffPost Live tonight, HuffPost Live this morning from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., HuffPost, live today from 1 to 2 p.m., and HuffPost tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. That's the news division. Then BuzzFeed Studios, along with other independent studios, they create scripted content, right? Just keeping it up. So if BuzzFeed is the entertainment division of Starz, right? And of course, it would be BuzzFeed would be more of an entertainment news organization. Yes, they would have BuzzFeed News that would complement to HuffPost News. But if Byron Allen bought the FYI network and transferred that to the Starz network and have HuffPost as the news division, you had BuzzFeed as the entertainment division, you had Tasty as a food network. They bought another brand and made that the Tasty Network. Byron Allen would have his own media empire with a linear television network that reaches 52 million U.S. households. And the Starz app can have news content from Huffington Post, entertainment content from BuzzFeed. Of course, Starz will be providing entertainment content as well. And then food content from Tasty. I know Warner Bros. Discovery and Paramount Skydance is right now trying to go online and find out where I live and try to shut me down. Socially, of course, because I just said the quiet part out loud. Byron Allen is getting ready to turn Starz into its own entertainment ecosystem. Now I know what you're thinking. Bray, how did you come up with all that? If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Now, of course, Byron Allen's not going to say all this. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. And then I know what you're thinking. What about the videos and the audio podcasts and the user-generated content? Well, he can put that on the Starz app. Charge a premium for exclusive streaming series versus linear series. Yeah. Then, of course, you think about BuzzFeed being the new YouTube for everybody else. Then get a monetization system over there. You need new talent for Starz. Hey, we're going to give you a Starz contract. You on BuzzFeed, you pop it. We'll put you on Starz. You want an overall deal to be on the streaming platform or the linear platform or both? That's the pitch. So, oh my God, to pitch all that live was so difficult. But I do hope that you guys learned something from this. And I do believe Byron Allen is on the way to do this. I really do. Truly, I do. For Starz to be able to broadcast news from Huffington Post, for Starz to have a entertainment partner in BuzzFeed, right? And then for Starz to be able to produce food content through Tasty, Starz could be the new network for everybody else and the new streaming platform for everybody else. Because, like I said, HuffPost Live this morning will be from 7 to 10 a.m. Guess what will air at 10 a.m.? BuzzFeed News is a.m. to d.m. at 10 a.m. Then HuffPost Live today from 1 to 2 p.m. and then HuffPost Live tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. And then Starz and BuzzFeed and Tasty would make all the scripted, unscripted content for all the other hours on the programming schedule. You're welcome. So that being said, I'm going to turn my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. All right, y'all, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation. A place
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation. A place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in the papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, He's headed for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
And I'm loving you right back so much I had to tell you thrice. Welcome back in the Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. What a epic live. Yes, I said the quiet part out loud. Byron Allen bought Starz and bought BuzzFeed to be able to combine the two and create his own media network empire, okay? HuffPost is going to be the news division for the Starz network. BuzzFeed is going to be the entertainment side of BuzzFeed. They will do BuzzFeed Entertainment News, so a lot of new content creators and commentators will get to do, media news through BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed Studios will do scripted content addition to Starz, and then of course Tasty will do the food content and also lifestyle content of what's tasty about life. Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, now Byron Allen did not say any of this. Okay, I have taken publicly available information and made a prediction. Okay, I don't need y'all DM him and tell him this is the damn plan, because he can say, hell, I ain't gonna do none of that. But also too, does a king tell his commoners his plan? Or does a king talk to another king about the plan? Y'all let me know. I'm just keeping it a buck. Because what other way can you do it? I mean, he even said in the article that, and let's go back to it. Because one thing to know, two things for sure, I don't have to make up anything or have a damn platform. Let's go back to it. Right here. I want two streaming platforms, one that is subscription video on demand and one that's advertising video on demand. I'm the largest in what I believe is a video on demand platform, free streaming. That would be BuzzFeed, HuffPost, and I want a SVOD, so that Starz. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to control Starz. And then let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's see here. Give me one moment, because I know. Right here. I own something called Local Now. It's a free streaming app. It curates, aggregates, and streams super hyper local news, weather, sports, and traffic, geofence to the user's zip code. What I can do is take BuzzFeed and HuffPost and put it into the free streaming business with this asset that I've invested heavily in. It's not going to replace anything at BuzzFeed or HuffPost. It's addictive. It's additive rather. It's to build on the 20-year foundation that they've created. So what makes you fuckers think that he won't add BuzzFeed and HuffPost to Starz? It's in the article. There it is. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? What do you want Braylon Lee to do here? And Hollywood's not going to be ready for it. I promise you they're not. I promise you, they are not going to be ready for this move. I promise you, they're not. If all of this happens, okay, y'all come back to this live and give me my motherfucking ass credit, okay? Because it says it right there. What I can do is take BuzzFeed and HuffPost and put it to the free streaming business with this asset that I've invested heavily in. You don't think he won't do that with Starz? What I can do is take BuzzFeed and HuffPost and put it into the free streaming business with this asset that I've invested heavily in. You don't think he'll do that with Starz? What I can do is take BuzzFeed and HuffPost, Huffington Post, and put it into the free streaming business with this asset that I've invested heavily in. You don't think he won't do that with the Starz network? Get the fuck out my face. Because potentially you could be seeing hang on, y'all. One more time. Hang on. You could potentially see this. You know, me and StreamYard have had a very hard day today. I don't know why. It's pissing me off. There it is. You could see Starz and Braylon's virtual tour live on that network, potentially. Okay? There it is. Because content creators, they do need a network where everything can converge as one. All right? Jesus. StreamYard, why do this to me? Well, y'all, I think that's all I got. I appreciate everybody for being here. King Asura, Brookie, much love to y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Phil Mecker, thank you so much, brother. Love you as always, my man. And to everybody else, thank you so much. Just to recap our day together. today, this morning, we talked about 8 destinations this morning. We talked about Disney, talked about Nicki Minaj, we talked about Cardi B, we talked about, Cardi B and Malagograms. Talked about 90 Day Fiance. Will Smith, 90 Day Fiance, Kelvin Evans, Kevin Hart, the University of Chicago. We did those this morning. Then we just did a Disney Live talking about if the thrill is gone, does anybody want to wish it well when there's nothing to see, right? And then we just got done basically telling the world that Byron Allen is going to take the Starz network and make it its own independent television network, streaming platform, and entertainment platform. Okay, that's our day. 3 shows, 1 day, all different and all factual, and just genius energy. What else do you want me to say? Thank you, good sir. With that being said, y'all, if you guys are looking for the Daily Motivator, go back to the Disney show. I did that at the end of that show. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more, because you are always born a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why, it's one thing to call yourself, it's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I has spent time with you. You has spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we're some great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just, ahead of a whole black billionaire in the game of media. Make sure the replay is not just right for you watch it, not just right for you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace y'all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, I just want you to know this. You are probably wondering, Bray, Hollywood may be afraid to hire you because you say a lot of truthful things in a fashion that pierces energy of a finish them from Mortal Kombat. And you are correct. But here's the question, though. Has what I've been saying for the past 3 to 4 years, because I think I started in 2020 something. I think 2021, 2023. Either way, I've been streaming for a while now. Are you more excited about what I have said over this length of time than what's been happening in Hollywood? If you have, that means Hollywood has a lot of work to do. Maybe the reason why I'm able to stand on my own is because I can be that nerd that Hollywood can't be. I can be creative in the way that Hollywood wishes it was, or it wishes it can be. But most of all, Hollywood believes that information is a platform for promotion, while I believe information is a unifier that can bring solutions. And that's gonna fuck up Hollywood of, wait a minute, this guy is able to do whatever he wants to do because all he has to do is wait for publicly available information, utilize it against us, get the best deal, and he gets to do what he wants to do. Now, you would think, I believe 2021. Either way, I've been streaming for a while. But you would think that Hollywood would be more ahead than a YouTuber on YouTube. But you know what? I'm glad they're behind so that way I can be forward. Yes, indeed. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings on way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as culture. I feel the love and I send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for a good deal, you didn't hear this from me, But Applebee's right has all you can eat wings, riblets, and shrimp for $15.99. Now, Applebee's, you need to do unlimited burgers too. That would be fire because I haven't seen a restaurant do unlimited burgers yet. But it's just a thought, Applebee's. By the way, can you do unlimited margaritas? You don't have to do the big glasses. You can just do the little small ones, Just no? Oh, okay. Maybe that's just me. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye. Oh, last thing. Byron Allen, if you see this live, sir, I'm available to make all that happen. Just know you don't have to pay me my worth. Because even though we're both black rather, don't mean I don't deserve my bag. Yeah, you're able to make these moves, but you need somebody who has the time, energy, and commitment to make the game plan. Back off camera. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.